welcome back to the NetElixir Insight series. Today what we wanted to talk about was the process of on-page optimization. Search engines essentially function by using two sets of different ranking signals. There is on-page optimization and there is off-page optimization. There's going to be a completely separate video related to off-page optimization, so on this video here we are going to be talking about the on-page factors specifically. On-page optimization by definition is as obvious as it sounds. It's actually anything that we can visibly see on the website and how we can use all of those individual elements to be more appealing to Google and other search engines as well as the end user. Now, for purposes of this video, we're really going to be focusing on the visual elements and the things that we can see directly on the screen. So the first elements of on-page optimization that we wanted to review today are the page title and meta descriptions. Now, these are both incredibly important elements of on-page optimization, and they're in fact so important that we are going to have different videos in this series as well to cover those topics specifically. The next things that we are going to talk about in today's video are the things that we can see here on the website. So the first thing that we're going to discuss is the images that we can see on the screen here. Now, when Google goes through and reads our website, they cannot necessarily see what an image is, but they do know that the image exists. So what we have to do is apply a tag to that image that is called the image alt tag that allows us to be descriptive of what the image is so that Google can get a sense of what is visible on the screen. The next element that we can talk about is the physical content that we can see on the site. Now, obviously, content is written and completely generated for the end user so that they know what your product or service is about. But Google actually goes through and reads the content on your website just like the end user does. So the content itself has to be very relevant to what you want to rank for in order to send that as a ranking signal. It is important to note that the content must be written for the end user and not for the search engines. The next element related to the content is actually what we call the H tags. These range from H1 to H6. So H1 is actually the tag that we're focused on the screen right now. The H1 tag essentially functions as a headline in a newspaper. So it is a weighted tag that says to Google, this is what the content of this page is about, and it allows them to pull a little bit of a ranking signal from that. The last thing that we wanted to talk about is what we call internal links. These links are here for the end user experience, but Google also likes the fact that they are able to crawl through these links as well. The fact that they are able to do that a little bit easier also gives a little bit of a ranking signal as well. Now, obviously, on-page optimization is one piece of the puzzle, and throughout the course of the rest of these videos, we are going to be talking about a multitude of different things that Google looks at as well. So stay tuned and take a look at our other videos, and we're going to be going through even more in more details as we move along here. Thank you very much for joining us today.